Maya Williams thought she had it all: a loving marriage, 2 kids, and a best friend she trusted more than anyone. For years, Maya and Rachel had been inseparable, laughing together, sharing secrets, and supporting each other through thick and thin. But what happens when that trust is shattered? What happens when the person you confided in most betrays you in the most unforgivable way? Stay with us. This story will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about trust, betrayal, and revenge. And just when you think the worst is over, the truth will hit you harder than ever. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay locked in, because this is a story you won't want to miss. Maya Williams had always been the pillar of her family. A hard-working woman, a devoted mother, and a loyal wife to her husband, Derek. Their love story had started in college, and by the time Maya was 25, they had built a life most people envied: comfortable, stable, and full of love. Then there was Rachel, Maya's best friend since childhood. They did everything together: dinners, vacations, late-night talks. Rachel was more like a sister than a friend, even the godmother of Maya's 2 children. Maya trusted her completely, until one fateful night when everything changed. It was late one evening when Maya came home early from work, a strange feeling of unease settling in her chest. She tried to brush it off, but as soon as she walked through the door, something felt wrong. She heard voices from their bedroom. Derek's comforting tone was familiar, but there was something else, something that made her heart race. Rachel's laugh, but it wasn't the laugh Maya had heard 100 times. It was intimate. It made Maya freeze in place. She stood there, hand gripping the doorframe, unable to move. Then she saw them, Rachel kissing Derek. The world around Maya crumbled. Her knees went weak, and she turned, whispering, "I don't want to hear it," as she walked out, her heart breaking. The betrayal cut deep. In the following days, Maya confronted Derek, who couldn't deny it. Rachel confessed, but her regret didn't undo the damage. They had been seeing each other for months. Derek claimed it was a mistake, but Maya couldn't bear to look at him anymore. She filed for divorce, and within weeks, Derek was out of their home. It wasn't just Derek she lost, it was Rachel, too. Her best friend. Maya's world had been shattered by the people she trusted most. Time had passed. 5 years. Maya had rebuilt her life, focusing on her children and her career. She had moved on, or so she thought. But everything changed when Rachel came back into the picture. It was a rainy Wednesday afternoon when Maya received a message from Rachel, desperate for help. Maya's heart twisted with confusion. After everything, Rachel was asking for help? She didn't know what to feel: anger, betrayal, or sympathy. But she couldn't ignore the message. Despite the years of hurt, Rachel had once been her closest friend, and now she was asking Maya to listen. The next day, they met in a small cafe. Rachel looked different, worn out, tired. Gone was the confident woman Maya had known. Instead, there was a woman who seemed to have lost everything. "I'm sorry," Rachel said, her voice shaking. "I never meant to hurt you. I thought I could have him, and I ruined everything. I ruined my life. I ruined yours, and now I need your help." Maya stared at her, torn between old wounds and the desperation in Rachel's voice. But then Rachel dropped a bombshell. Her life after the affair hadn't been perfect. Derek, the man Maya once loved, had turned out to be just as deceptive as Rachel. He had lied to both of them, and now Rachel was paying the price. As Maya processed Rachel's words, her anger was bubbling beneath the surface. But she wasn't going to help Rachel, not the way Rachel thought. Maya stood up, her eyes locked with Rachel's, tears welling in her eyes. "You're not getting what you want from me. Not this time." But as Rachel's face twisted with desperation, Maya couldn't shake the feeling that something was still off. Was Rachel hiding even darker truths? But Rachel wasn't done. There was more. I didn't want to tell you like this, but Derek's dead, Rachel whispered. Maya's stomach dropped. He's gone, and I'm the one who… No, Maya cut her off, her voice cold. You're lying. Rachel's face was pale, her eyes filled with panic. I swear, I didn't kill him, but I know who did. And I think you need to know. It's all connected. The lies, the betrayal, the secrets. Maya felt her heart pounding. She didn't want to believe it, but something told her this wasn't over. Rachel's confession wasn't just about guilt, it was about something much bigger. Derek was running from something, Rachel continued, her voice shaking. He was in debt, and I think the people he owed money to, they found out about us, about me and Derek, and when I started digging, they found out about me. Maya's mind raced. Could Rachel be admitting more than just the affair? Was she involved in Derek's death? Rachel, I don't know if I can believe you, Maya said, her anger resurfacing. How do I know you're not lying again? Rachel's face was pale. I'm telling you the truth, Maya. I never wanted it to go this far. But Derek, he got caught up. And when things started to unravel, he tried to escape. He thought he could disappear, but they found him. The conversation shifted again. Rachel dropped another bombshell. Derek hadn't just died. He'd been murdered. The same people who got him into this mess, they're still out there, and they're looking for someone to take the fall. Maya's heart stopped. Derek's dead? The words hung in the air, thick and heavy. But then Rachel's next words shattered what little control Maya had left. And I know who killed him, and why. Maya's mind reeled. Could she trust this confession, or was Rachel pulling her deeper into a game she didn't understand? Maya had come so far, but something felt incomplete. The pieces of the puzzle weren't fitting together. Derek's death, Rachel's betrayal, and the shadows that seemed to follow every corner of her life. It all felt like a web of lies that needed to be untangled. Determined to uncover the truth, Maya visited the old cafe where Derek used to meet a few of his business associates. The place was quiet now, a shadow of the bustling cafe she remembered, but the walls whispered of secrets long buried. She sat down at a corner table, scanning the room. Her eyes landed on a man sitting alone, his face familiar from one of Derek's photos. She'd seen him before. He was a part of Derek's life she never knew about, and he was the key to everything. "Can I help you?" the man asked, his voice low, with a hint of something Maya couldn't place. Maya steadied herself. "You knew Derek?" The man's eyes flickered, a shadow crossing his face. "Derek was a good man, until he got mixed up with the wrong people. And now, the truth's coming back to haunt us all." Maya's hands trembled as she found the hidden folder in Derek's old desk. There, in black and white, was an invoice for a shady deal, a deal that Rachel had signed off on. Her breath caught in her throat. Rachel had been more involved than she'd ever imagined, and now Maya had to decide. Was Rachel still the victim, or was she the mastermind? The message on Maya's phone blinked, urging her to meet at an old location, a secluded spot outside of town, far from the hustle of the city. She couldn't back out now. She had to know the truth, even if it meant walking into danger. The night air was cold as she pulled up to the dark, abandoned area. She parked and walked toward the meeting point. As she approached the shadows, she could feel a presence. The ground beneath her felt hollow, the quiet night air oppressive. Then, she saw him, a figure standing in the shadows. It was Sean, Derek's old friend, the one who had always lingered in the background, never quite fitting into their world. "You," Maya whispered, "what are you doing here?" Sean's twisted smile grew. "It's time for the truth to come out. Derek didn't die by accident, Maya. You're living a lie." Sean went on to explain Derek's ties to dangerous people and how his death wasn't random. "But I didn't kill him," Sean added. "Someone close to Derek did, and that person is someone you know all too well." Maya's stomach sank. "You're saying Rachel…" Sean nodded. She didn't just betray you. She's been working with me the whole time. She orchestrated Derek's death. She's been manipulating you all along. Maya was in shock. The one person she had trusted more than anyone had been behind everything. The affair, the lies, and even Derek's murder. Sean's face softened slightly. I didn't want it to go this far, but now you know the truth. If you want to leave here alive, you need to listen carefully. Maya's pulse quickened. Was Sean telling the truth? Or was this another lie designed to manipulate her? The room felt like it was closing in on her. One thing was clear. Maya wasn't going down without a fight. Sean's words echoed in the cold night air. Rachel orchestrated everything. The affair, the betrayal, Derek's death. It was all part of her plan. Maya's pulse raced as the pieces clicked into place. She could feel her life unraveling, but one question remained. Was she about to confront her worst enemy, Rachel? Or had Sean been playing her all along? What do you think of this shocking revelation? Was Maya being manipulated all along? Can she finally take control of her own fate? Or will Rachel and Sean win this twisted game? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Like and subscribe for more gripping true crime stories. Would you have trusted Rachel after everything she's done? Let us know.